Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and I think we are probably just about at the end here for this series because we've gone, I think this is episode 31, which is pretty crazy. This series has been running for, I think, a year now, which is absolutely mad. So appreciate all of you who are still here. And if you're new here, consider subscribing because we're always doing Wandering Village stuff. But I think this might be the final one, maybe, for Onbu in this particular run, because our goal is to get our 3 monuments. We've got the village monument here, and we are building the Onbu monument, which means we just have one monument left, and that is the survival monument, and we are just missing 7 Sporemoth eggs, and then we're going to be ready to research that one as well. So we are very, very close. I'm going to click that actually so that they are ready. I think we probably have researchers. Yeah, they're just standing around. And yeah, then we're gonna get that one going. Now we do have 3 Sporemoths making us eggs. It does take a while, but we are getting there slowly. And we've got the purifier, which is making sure that the whole area doesn't get infested. Now Onbu, though, unfortunately, is still getting poisoned every single, well, all the time from those Sporemoths. So we are going to need to give him an antitoxin. We only have 1 at the moment. We are having some problems with our flow of herbs. We do need to continue to get these antitoxins made, and yeah, the herbs just aren't coming in fast enough. Now, we did try setting these on so that they're just planting them, and then we were manually harvesting, but it just felt like a lot of upkeep. So I've actually stopped doing that now. And I mean, we could go back to doing it, but I just don't really fancy it, if I'm honest. Onbu's poison level is at 70% though. That is not great, even with that antitoxin. 46% still. We've got scavenging parties who are ready to go out again, so let's just see what there is out there. If there was one for a Sporemoth egg, that is what we really, really want. But I don't see any. Oh, that one has herbs though, and actually we really need the herbs, so I would send a party out for that. And yeah, don't see anything else out there that we really need. Including people, we have 208 total people, and housing we only have enough for 210. And happiness has been a little bit of an issue because when their poison goes up, they were getting quite unhappy, and they just have really high needs. Needs of 30 is a lot. Luckily, our decoration is quite high. The housing quality is not too bad. I think, what was that? Oh, Kara has died due to medical malpractice. Oh, of course, because we started using placebo. So we no longer treat people using herbs. Is that in this one? Yeah, the active upgrade using placebo. So 5% chance that the patient will die instantly, which is not great, obviously, but it is helping our herb supply, and 5% is quite low. Although, as you could just see, that does mean that sometimes that is going to happen, which is not great. But it's okay. All right, ones that are fully grown, I'm just going to start like selecting these things. We've got spare workers about, so they can help and try to speed some of this stuff up, especially when it comes to the herbs. We've got 41 available workers, which is actually, quite frankly, an insane amount of spare workers just hanging about. So we definitely can do that. A scavenging party has come back with 2 ancient notes. Just want to see if there's anything really worthwhile out there, especially down here. No. Oh no, we have to make a choice. Oh no, and also we're gonna go to this giant spore cloud. Unless we get Onbu. Okay, give him an antitoxin. That'll help him a little bit. What do we have here? Ghostly whispers. A dense fog hangs in the air and surrounds the wreck. Ghostly whispers reverberate through its halls. There could be survivors here, so we can follow the whispers, which I probably think I'll do. We have a job to do, not easily subject to fear. Let's search the ship, or there's something evil lurking here. Let's leave this cursed place. Let's follow the whispers. All right, scavengers enter the ship's hold. They locate the source of the whispers. A few stragglers huddled around a small fire telling each other stories. They join your scavengers, bringing a treasured object along with them. 3 tools, which we don't really need, and 3 hungry people, which we also don't really need, but we will take. Okay, we're going through this poison cloud, which of course is making people very unhappy. Oh dear, and Dulcie has just died due to medical malpractice. Medical malpractice is going to be our new worst thing that is constantly happening, I think. Oh, great. Yeah, maybe that 5% doesn't feel very high, but I guess it depends on how many people you're treating. And maybe it is quite high. We're just gonna send people off in random places. We also need to decide which way we want to go. And we also want Onbu to not eat that. So we're going to give Onbu another antitoxin. We're also going to give Onbu a mushroom ball. Mushroom ball will be enough. Or 2 mushroom balls would be better, but 1 to start is fine. Let's send you over there. Oh my goodness, Alexis has also just died due to medical malpractice. That seems like a lot of death due to medical Wait, hold on. Where have our things gone? Oh no, did I accidentally scare the Sporemoths away? Excuse me? Oh, hello, but you're over here. Okay, we are gonna harvest you, but then we're gonna need to use Sporemoth eggs and plant these again. Oh, this is the worst. I must have accidentally clicked them when I was selecting like these mushrooms to be harvested, and then they've scared them away, which is honestly really annoying. Okay, we'll plant those again because we have to. It means our eggs have actually gone down 1 since the start of this episode, which is not ideal at all. Oh, goodness. All right, we've got a rusty gate. The scavenging team encounters a massive rusted gate barring their path. Old warnings sprawled nearby hint at valuable research materials. The gate is stuck, but with the right tools, it might be possible to open it safely. We do have tools. We can definitely try to open it, pry it open and see what there is. Without much struggle, the gate groans open. Inside, the team finds several test tubes filled with experimental substances, experimental health potion, and an experimental energy booster. Now, the health potion greatly restores Onbu's health at a cost, and the energy booster can be injected into Onbu with an injector, greatly increases his heart rate, grants a small amount of energy, and halts energy loss for a while. Don't know if we want to give that to Onbu, but we have it now. Oh man, I'm so upset with myself for accidentally getting rid of those Sporemoths. I did that once already before, so I should have known. Oh, what am I going to do? Which direction do we want Onbu to go? Do we go back into the ocean? We'd have to go through a poison forest. Otherwise, we're going through the stinkhorn fungi, and there's torrential rain there, which is totally fine. It just dampens the mood of the villagers. Or we could go into the ocean, get some kelp. I mean, I don't hate the ocean. I like the ocean. I think it's a fun place to go. It's a bit dangerous, but overall, it's a kind of a good time. Is there anything out here that would be helpful? Let's go to just there and get the herbs. Oh dear, Barbs has died also. It feels like too many people are dying from this. Like, it said 5%, but it feels like more than 5% are dying. Because is that the 4th death now? Because that seems like a lot. I wonder if we should just close this for now. And maybe we only open this one when we are in like dire need, because otherwise, yeah, people are just gonna keep dying. And there are some herbs about, so maybe this is better. In fact, we got, 10 debris and 3 cleansing weave bag, 2 survival gear, and 10 Onbu bile. Okay, none of those things are particularly helpful, but they're still okay. Let's go over there, because wood won't hurt. And then maybe just go there. The other 2 parties. Okay, we're about ready to turn. We're gonna need Onbu to sleep at some point. His poison is now down to 5%. I'm gonna need him to lie down and sleep before we go into the ocean. I don't know if we can do it just after this poison forest being the best bet, or just before the poison forest. I feel like as late as possible is usually a good idea because they always get so tired in the water. I'm gonna feed you another mushroom ball there, Onbu, because you seem ready for it. And maybe we'll just give him some pets. Now, health-wise, he's at 93%, which is pretty good. It's not as good as it could be. I can't believe we have to wait for these to now grow, and then we're going to wait for them to reproduce again. I am so annoyed at myself for that. Ooh, but they're building our monument now, so the second monument is currently being... Oh, there it is! The Onbu monument, and look how good it looks. Oh, I like it. Okay, a monument to Onbu, your friend and protector. It is indestructible, which is also very good. Hate to have to redo that one, but that is 2 now finished, and we're waiting on glass for those. Are we waiting on glass for those because we're not making glass? No, we are making glass. It's fine. We actually do have quite a bit of sand as well, so not a problem with that. Smoking hut, you are doing smoked fish, but the problem is you've run out of wood. You guys are supposed to be planting trees, but I just feel like things are happening so slowly over here, which is also not ideal. The lack of wood is a little bit of a problem. I'm sort of considering, though, another one of the tree farms back here that's a lot... Oh, wait, neither of you, I don't think, are making compost at the moment. So that would... Yeah, they're both doing biogas. Let's switch this over to compost, and that will help a little bit. Right, we're going through the poison forest, which is never super ideal, but needs to be done to get through, so we push on, I suppose. We'll go over here. We've got a few scavenging parties. We'll go get that sand as well. These will be fairly quick because they're not that far away. And as soon as we get through here, we'll get Onbu to lie down. we might need to look at some sort of celebration, like Onbu's birthday, for example, will do. And yeah, as soon as we're out of this poisonous air, Onbu, will you sleep here for me, my little buddy? Because we need to do that before we get into that ocean. Now, he's celebrating his birthday and he's going to sleep. But look at him. He's so cute. And our people are not happy enough that we've got new villagers. Oh, it's fine. We built another mansion, so we're good. We have enough housing for now, and we've got scorched ground here. The ground around the abandoned decontaminator is blackened and smoldering, hinting at a recent attempt to combat a fungal infestation, rather. We can search the surroundings for signs of what caused the fire after testing with water. We can't do that though, because apparently we have no water in storage. I really need to deal with this water situation because it feels like we never have enough water in storage. We have tons of storage and yet no water. Or we can just investigate, which I think we probably will do. Ooh, team finds a couple of barrels of biogas untouched by the recent fire. That is quite lucky. Now, looking at water, we've got, it's got upgrade. It's got specialized membrane, so it should be getting tons of water here. That has advanced funnel. This one has a specialized membrane. What do we have? This one has nothing. It should at least have one of them. Maybe let's go for advanced funnel and let's just get that on there. And let's put an advanced funnel, a bunch of these. Plus 25% increased production speed in all environments except for arid ones. Oops, I did not mean to lock that. I meant to just give you a upgrade rather. And then we'll do a specialized membrane at that one. Are we building tools? Because we may need to build tools after this. All right, we've got these 3 back, which is great. And hopefully we can start getting some eggs from them. Again, that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Our pest control person is just too on the ball. Okay, people are unhappy again. People, really? We're unhappy? Aren't we celebrating Onbu's birthday? This is the perfect time to be happy. Oh, we've got 40K. We're gonna need to reopen this doctor with the placebo. Because too many people are getting poisoned. And what does the trader have? Anything that we need? I would say no. We're down to 5 tools, but we can build our own tools. That's not really a problem. We could buy these heal streams because we only have 26 of them, so 27 would be okay. And then we don't have to worry about using our herbs for them, but then we do have to sell something else, and I'm not sure what we would want to sell at this time. Maybe bricks. We seem to have a lot of bricks. And bricks are like something that we can just always get, so it's not so bad. I don't think we need food. Let's just do that trade for now, and then let's take a look at our resources. Tomatoes, we have a lot of them, 555 tomatoes. We've only got 2 grilled tomatoes though. I wonder if we just need more, oh gosh, Andre has died from the, oh dear. How? It's 5%. Why does it feel like it's so much higher than 5%? Like in crazy town higher than 5%. Okay, we need to put another worker there because these grilled tomatoes need to be pumping out a lot faster. There's tomatoes everywhere on the ground. Yeah, so many people are dying, which is like way higher than 5%. We've also got -9 on how many people are poisoned. Okay, we might have to just wake up Onbu because this is getting, he's about to wake up anyways, but yeah, too many people are getting poisoned. It is just, it's far too much. We're not coping with it. So let's send you guys all out. Onbu is also quite poisoned again, but we can give him another antitoxin now that he's up. And food-wise, he's all right. And at least he's not tired. We are now in the ocean, so some of these things are not going to be working, but I don't think I'm going to close them because we have enough workers. I think that it's not a problem if we don't. That can stay open. Open the fishery. That one's getting kelp. That one is getting fish. We only have the 1 saltwater collector, which feels like it's also not enough. And by saltwater, I do mean seawater collector, but let's build another one here. We'll put that as high priority. It just needs wood and stone slabs. Although we are very low on wood. We are extremely low on wood. Are we making wood planks? Because maybe we should stop making wood planks because the wood is going far too fast. Yeah, we had them both open. We have 170. Oh no, trader's just left. I was just to say, I wonder if he has any wood we could buy, but apparently that will not be happening. But maybe we can select some of these trees to be chopped down in the meantime. There's not a lot of trees around though, unfortunately, but we'll take what we can get. Now, checking on the research, we are back up to the 18 Sporemoth eggs that we had before. So no progress has been made on that. That's great. These guys are still chugging away there though. And we'll see, the wood is starting to come in down here. Scavenging party has come back. Oh, they brought 50 wood, which is actually a really good thing because we are going to need it. So we'll just wait for that. And Onbu is looking good. Could possibly use some food, but then at the same time he's just sort of fine. Oh, and also there's a bunch of fish coming up, so didn't really necessarily need that. He would be fine without it. But we've got the food, we've got the mushrooms. It's not a problem. Oh, and there we go. Onbu's having the snack. He's also at 36% poisoned again, which it's crazy how quickly that goes back up again. So let's just get him another one of those. It gives these guys something to do. So they can head off in the hot air balloon once again. These guys, oh, hold on. Food-wise, oh, it's still tomatoes being the best thing here. I might swap, hold on, this is supposed to be wheat. I'm gonna also swap one of these tomatoes for, oh, I can't do cactus. It's too hot here for cactus. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, we'll just keep the tomatoes, but I'm gonna switch that one back to wheat because I feel like we have enough tomatoes. Definitely feel like we have enough tomatoes. I wonder if we could fit in another kitchen like in over here somewhere, or the thing is we're very tightly packed. Maybe in here would be okay. We'll just do another kitchen in behind this kitchen. There's definitely enough tomatoes for it. And then we can get those tomatoes all grilled up because the tomatoes are coming in like mad. Oh, the seawater collector has been constructed, so let's get that fully staffed. And then once those guys are in there working, that will help with the water situation because it is not great. And I think we can do the saltwater evaporator here as well. Scavenging parties have come back with ancient notes, 5 debris, and 3 tools, so all sorts of things. I think we can just send them back out again. Is there anything interesting? Why is it so hard to find like a place that has some Sporemoth eggs? That's all I really need. Nothing though. And I think we've basically cleared everything, so there's not really anywhere else to send them unless I spend some scavenging rations, which we can do. It's not the end of the world. We definitely have enough scavenging rations to make that a thing. Oh, the kitchen is now being constructed as well. So let's go to our new kitchen. We'll get that opened up and we're going to switch that over to grilled tomatoes. So you lot can help with the grilled tomato situation. And then in the gourmet kitchen, oh, you're doing tropical salad, which is fine because we can't really do the gazpacho, which is tomatoes and herbs, because we just don't have enough herbs. No matter how hard we try. And I think one of the main problems with the herbs is that we just don't have enough water. I might put another air well up here to provide water to that one because it would be good, I think, if they all had their own. And now, yeah, some of them don't work here because it's a bit too dry. How close are you guys? 73, 34, 75. So getting closer. Scavenging parties come back with 60 wood and 10 fungal spores, which is good because we definitely needed those. Oh, I forgot to get Onbu to eat those mushrooms. It's fine, he's not really that hungry anyways. No reason for him to overeat, but we'll definitely want him to sleep here. And we do need to decide which direction we want to go. Do we want, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Torrential rain or too poisoned an island in the large forest. So probably south. I'd rather the torrential rain, I think. Onbu, do you want to sleep on this island? Oh, he thinks he's still in the water. Onbu, you're not in the water, I swear. I swear I wouldn't make you sleep in the water. Ooh, the elderly woman. Every building here looks completely devastated with one exception. There's smoke coming out of the chimney of an old barricaded mansion. Your scavengers open the door and find an elderly woman in her rocker chair, armed with a crossbow. Now, it would be great if we could give her some food, but for some reason we don't have enough food in storage. Where happened to all of our bread? I guess because we weren't planting wheat. Has it actually stopped that much? I mean, we could try to sneak past her, but I'm pretty sure we just opened the door and then we just saw her there, so that's not great. We could let her be and just scavenge the surroundings. And there's nothing there. Okay, fine. That is fine. What is up with this bread situation, though? Why do we not have any? Can we get more workers in all of these places, please? I mean, this has been switched over to wheat, and it's got maximum workers in there. So hopefully we can get the bread a little faster. We also have other bakeries. This one is doing bread, so we'll switch that over, and this one's doing the berry macaroons, which is also totally fine. These have their max worker count, and so does that one, so we should be doing totally fine for that. You're trying to do mushroom bowls, but you're saying you have... storage is full for those. Maybe we can switch over to the nutritious mushroom bowl, although you're saying you don't have any mushrooms. Maybe we just close that for now then. It's probably fine. Oh, we have another decontaminator here. Did I know about that? I feel like I did not, but anyways, light gear. Movement speed or extra flamethrowers means we can have 3 more, so I think let's do that one. And then we need to turn this back on because we're gonna need to get more iron again. We do have 3 scavenging parties, which we will likely send out at least a little bit. Onbu is just sleeping away, and we are going to be heading south, which means these ones up here would be ones that we would just be getting further and further away from. I think we'll just go do that one. It's really far away, but I think it's okay. What are we producing? Smoked fish here. Are you doing... Oh, you're doing mushroom stew. Hold on, can you switch over to grilled fish? Because we have 144 grilled fish at the moment, which feels like a lot. I feel like we can do something with that. Okay, we've got 2 eggs over there, which are currently being harvested, which is great. We do need more of those, so hopefully they continue to come. That's put us up to 20, which means we just need 5 more eggs. Think quickly. After a long walk, the party passes a muddy spot in the desert. A brave scavenger wants to get a better look and inspects it. Seconds later, they're knee-deep in quicksand. Right, it's too dangerous. Send the rest of the party to look for something to pull their friend out. We're going to be safe this time. They manage to find a rope just in time. After pulling their friend out, they discover a source of fresh water underneath the sand. Plus 60 water, plus 40 sand. That is really good. We definitely needed the water, so I will take it. And I think we'll send 150 water there. Let's definitely go there because that's a huge amount of water as potential loot. No party available for this one. Oh, they're all three out. Yeah, we sent one way up there, so they're quite far away. And that one's obviously very far away as well. There's another island here, which we probably want to... Oh, we need to take a look because Onbu's... The poison goes up so fast because we've got these Sporemoths on his back. And unfortunately, the Elefleas just don't quite do enough. Oh yeah, we no longer have the Elefleas over here. I guess because we don't need them with the purifier. So we're just down to these 4 Elefleas. All right, Ghostly Whispers. A dense fog hangs in the air and surrounds the wreck. Ghostly Whispers. Oh, we could follow it again? Yeah, let's follow the... Oh no, the 2 workers both died. Undeterred, your scavengers follow the whispers deeper into the ship's belly. As they enter the captain's quarters, the door suddenly slams shut behind them, and that was the last anyone ever heard of them. Jemima and Daisy have died on a mission. Oh my gosh, that's not good. And more bad things are happening here. Moving shadows, making their way through the dense, dark poison forest. Your scavengers sometimes catch a glimpse of shadows darting around in their peripheral vision. It's merely the oppressive darkness playing tricks on our minds. We can forge ahead. Something is stalking us through these woods. We should stand our ground back to back, or we're at a clear disadvantage here. Let's retreat. Let's stand back to back. 5 healthy people. Are you mad? I guess that kind of covers up for all the people who've died recently. A small group of people emerges from the woods and approaches your scavengers with a mix of caution and curiosity. Sensing no hostility, your scavengers invite them to live on Onbu. Okay, that brings us to 211. We've got housing for 220, so I guess that is fine. Onbu is on an island, so I'm going to give him an antitoxin and going to ask him to have a nap here, I think, as well. He's not that tired. No, you're not in the water. I know you say that, Onbu, but you're actually not in the water. Yeah, let him rest, I guess, and we'll send our scavenging parties back off again. And then we've got a lot of things happening here. So we're going to have the torrential rain, a large poison forest, and then some poison nomads along the road. Ideally, we just want to chill, though, until we can find the rest of these eggs. Come on, eggs. We are so close. Oh, we don't have enough survival gear. I've been spending it willy-nilly. What can we get from here? Oh, we could get iron from this, which we maybe want to do because we're actually a little low on it, and we have 42 of this around, so let's do that. We need survival gear, which I think we can open that up again as well. And then I'm going to switch this back to biogas. Now, we can actually use the tomatoes to make these things because we can use like the vegetable compost. I just have never done that, but we could technically do it. All right, a trader is back and a scavenging party has come back with 150 water. I've sent them back out though. And a scavenging party has come back with 50 wood, which is also actually great. The wood is on again, off again, and issue now that we don't have any trees on Onbu's back. What can we buy from you that I actually could really use the biogas? So I will take those, and maybe we'll just buy 3 of these because we can, and maybe we'll just buy those and we'll sell, I feel like, stone slabs and bricks. Bricks probably even more than the stone because we can just get those. It's quite easy. Maybe we just grab those as well because the food, it just won't hurt. So I bought 1 mushroom just to make the totals equal. All right, that is good. We will take that for sure. Scavenging party has come back with 15 mushrooms and 10 herbs. I'm definitely happy for the herbs. Let's go see if we can get some corn from that ruined settlement. And then we're just waiting, really. What are you at? 40%, 93, and also 40. Continue to go, continue to grow. Lay us some eggs. We're only at 20 out of 25. It just takes so long. And we could have more spore moths, but then Onbu gets more poisoned, which is not great. Because our herbs are always so low, but technically we could do that. Oh no, we don't have anyone in this area. Well, we definitely should do that. Right, scavenging party back with 50 stone. Onbu is on his way. We're gonna hit this torrential rain, which will increase how much water we're getting, which is a good thing. But yeah, people are gonna be unhappy. But I might just let them be unhappy for a bit because you know what? Sometimes that's just how it is. You know, that's just life. Sometimes it rains, okay? And we just have to be okay with that sometimes. And this is one of those times. It's raining, but you're gonna be okay. Although the rain and then the poison immediately after is not ideal. Yeah, people are a little unhappy. The trader has left. He's decided that this was not the weather that he wanted either, so I can't blame him. All right, we'll send another scavenging party off, because they have come back. It's day 337, and progress is being made, but honestly, it is so slow. I just want those Sporemoth eggs. It looks like another one has been collected though, so we're at 21. We just need 4 more. It is so close. Although, have you guys started building survival gear? Because we're behind on the survival gear. Not enough resources available. Oh no. Both Odetta and Giselle have died due to medical malpractice. We're really low on the whole biogas front, which is a bit of a problem. What if okay, hold on. What if we swapped one of these for get your biogas made, but then let's switch this to using tomatoes to make the biogas. We have a lot of tomato. Oh my gosh. Rio Bard has also died. It's only a 5% chance. It's actually insane how much people are just dropping like flies. The excavation site. What appeared to be a quarry turns out to be an Onbu excavation site filled with the petrified bones of a giant. All right, let's scavenge some rare resources here. 15 stone slabs, but 2 workers have gotten poisoned. Classic. Now, was one of them going to die from medical malpractice? I would not be surprised. Right, we're gathering kelp back here. This is now using tomatoes, which I think is totally fine. We're about to go into the jungle, which also still just uses tomatoes, so absolutely no change on that front. Okay, you were using compost. We just don't have any compost, which is also just fine. All of our scavenging parties are back and ready to go out again. I can't go to places that need that because we need that. And by that I mean survival gear, because we are missing 3 that we do need to get back. Onbu, have another mushroom ball. And can Onbu also have an antitoxin? Because we're about to go through this. So if we give him the antitoxin now, he'll have poison resistance, which isn't going to help our villagers at all. But at least then Onbu's, he's well taken care of. Ooh, and then we're gonna have an option to either stay in the jungle or head back into the ocean. Honestly, either way, I feel like it's fine. Have we sorted out the water issue? 945 fresh water, which is, I feel like I can consider that sorted. That is pretty good for now. Okay, people are once again unhappy, but only a tiny bit actually. And it's just because we're getting -3 while we're in this mess. But Onbu's not going to lie down. He's not going to have a snooze here, so I think it's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Ooh, and then we're going to try to go to this decontamination facility to get some of the survival gear. Just as soon as someone's back. There we go. And we're not going there, but we will go to the fort ruins. Maybe we'll get some tropical salad, which would be good. Onbu is back out, which means people are happy again. And as far as poison things on Onbu's back, it looks like the decontaminators have taken care of it. There is nothing even to worry about. How close are you guys? 93%, good. Also 93%, also good. That is going to give us 2 more, and then we are going to be so close. We'll be at 23 out of the 25 that we need. It's happening. It's just happening really slowly. And you never see Sporemoth eggs in these things. Like, we've seen them like once or twice, but just not very frequently. Now, do we want to go through more torrential rain, a poisoned forest, and then what looks like more torrential rain, or just go to a poisoned island? I'm leaning more towards the ocean as the next option. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards the ocean. I feel like that is going to be fine. We're making it. Slowly but surely, we are making it. Okay, scavenger party returned, brought back 30 stone and 15 tropical salad. Just send them out wherever, I suppose. Oh, maybe here's fine. Go get some herbs because we could always use them. And what's this one? Scorched ground. Okay, so we did investigate the decontaminator last time for usable resources and we got a bunch of biogas, which was good. We can use some water though this time for search the surroundings for signs of what caused the fire after dousing with water. And then I suppose if we just offer more than is required, like 53, it's not even that much. Oh, we get high spirits triggered. That's good. Amidst the ruins, they find a letter addressed to any visitors. It tells the story of people carrying on, finding comfort in each other, and never losing hope despite having to leave. High spirits has been triggered. 3 days. That is lovely. I'll take it. We are headed into the ocean. There's nothing that's going to make our spirits lower, though. And how... Onbu is tired again, though. Onbu is always tired. All we've walked is like this little bit, which doesn't feel like a lot. And Onbu's tired again. So I guess we just have to deal with that. He's going to have to sleep on the ground probably, which is going to poison all of our people again. It's a constant battle, isn't it? Okay, we're up to 23 of these Sporemoth eggs though. So close. And we just need 1 more survival gear. And then we're going to be ready. It is, super duper close. All right, once this scavenging party's done, I'm going to send them to this forest to go try to get those 10 herbs. Because we love herbs. Onbu, I think we could give him an antitoxin and then have him take a nap Although ideally we would get past this because otherwise he's going to sleep and you just know what's going to come in and then he's going to have to walk through it. But maybe not if it's a short sleep. Let's just have him sleep because he's now protected for a short time, for 15 hours. And hopefully that just moves slow enough that we make it through. You never know, it might. What is that about? No tools available. Oh, is it because we don't have any compost and it needs, well, we've selected that it can use compost. You're using tomatoes to make biogas, which is totally fine because we do need biogas. You're using that. I guess we just don't have any compost, that's all. I wonder if like another compost factory is worth it. How big are they? People don't like to live near them though, that's for sure. The compost heap, I was wondering if we could fit it up here, another one, but not quite without getting rid of maybe an Onbu spike. But we could put one up here. You know what, let's just do it, I think. We're gonna get rid of the Onbu spike. We'll also just give Onbu some pets to kind of make it up to him. We definitely have enough Onbu notes that it's gonna be not a problem. So we'll just remove that one spike. Onbu's not gonna love it. I do feel bad, but at the same time, I think we'll be okay. 3 new settlers because how happy we are, which is nice. It's those high spirits. We are kind of flickering back and forth between this being enough and not being enough. And then we'll build a compost heap up here that can use the tomatoes to make more compost. Because that will be better for the tree nursery anyways, because it was really far before for them to walk. This will be slightly better. All right, Onbu grumbles unhappily, but people are going to go pet Onbu, which is going to help. Oh, Onbu, I think ideally we would get up because we're gonna have to walk through this. Oh, too bad, we're gonna have to walk through it anyways. It's already in. We're gonna have to go through this one as well. Luckily we can deal with poison, like it's not that big of a deal. Pretty good at it, even. All right, the compost heap has been constructed, so let's get that in. And we are going to, oh my gosh, people are dying. Not Leonora. We're gonna make this in tomatoes into compost. Open the trade window. What do you have? Is there anything that we need? Oh, we've got these things. We could just grab those from you. Might as well, because we definitely have the bricks for it. That's just how it is. We have the bricks for it. Maybe I'll buy a fish, 2 fish or 3 fish, and then I'll just sell you 3 water or 5 water, whatever that was, 5 water. And then you don't need to do tomatoes anymore. We'll switch this back to dung just as soon as it's finished. Of course, someone just went to get food. I think right as soon as I went to do it. Yeah, get back into there and good. And then we'll go back to dung to biogas, your dung to biogas, and then this is tomatoes to compost. And then the compost is going to be used for a variety of crops and things. And I think that's fine because the tomatoes are obviously still coming in very quickly. All right, we are now just 1 Sporemoth egg away. So I just need one of you guys to lay an egg and we are going to be ready for the next monument, which is exciting. Now this video is obviously going to be a long one because I just want to kind of get these things finish really, because I'd like to check out the story mode, which we've been talking about for ages and haven't gotten to it. And I figured might as well just push through. Let's make this one last episode, 31. So you could watch 1 a day for an entire month. There you go. The party enters a rundown settlement hoping to find leftovers. Contrary to their expectations, the town is populated, but its inhabitants are suffering from a disease. So we can help them. We'd have to give them some of our good stuff though. Or we could just give them some water. We have tons of water. The disease, thank you, but they have nothing to offer in return. So there you go. We've potentially helped them, at least with a little bit of water issues, but otherwise there's not much for them. Onbu has just had a bite to eat. His poison levels are quite high again, so we'll give him another antitoxin. Trader's going to leave soon, which is not a problem. And then we're back into the ocean. Did I ever close these things? No, I never closed them. To be fair, we have enough workers that it doesn't really matter. Could probably just keep everything open all the time and it would be totally fine. So there you go. It's fine. All right, into the ocean we go. And Onbu is looking fine. So his poison levels, he could actually still use another antitoxin. So might as well do that. What do we have going on here now? Sounds from deep below before even taking a step into the mine. Splatters on the walls and shouting from within imply that a tragic incident has taken place. Hurry and check out the situation. And 2 healthy people have joined. So you run into the mine, find a group of wounded people, you help them get back on their feet, and they tell you about how they got attacked by a weird creature. Okay, oh dear. We're up to 212 people, so we still have space for 8 more. Now, in a perfect world, we would start getting rid of these communes because the mansions give housing quality of 10. The communes only give housing quality of 6, but that means quite a few more mansions that would need to be constructed, which is not the end of the world, although anything you build over here is actually getting negative from being near the dung collector. So not ideal. And also these ones don't even have full. Maybe we leave, okay, what can we do to get those to full? Right, there's an island for Onbu to rest, but he doesn't need to. So if we just push through it, I think that is better. Then it looks like we're going into the mountains or the mystery down here, which is maybe also fine. Oh no, the sickness again. Let's just try giving them water once again. Well, your scavengers are already on their way back. They realize that some of the locals are following them from a distance. Looks like they made some friends. So we got 2 healthy and 2 poison people, which was at 216. So we do really need to build those houses if that is our plan. Onbu's poison is looking fine. He's not too tired, but he's also not tired also. If I put a pavilion down here, we would have to go roughly over here somewhere. Then we could put in maybe a couple more mansions. And then we still need a tiny bit more decoration over on the other side. So that's not decorations. This is decorations. An Onbu statue would be something that we could consider. There is space there. Maybe a little Onbu lantern as well. We'll see. That is going to be helpful, but just slowly. We do need to decide which way we want to send Onbu, and honestly, I am not sure. Mountains or stay in the ocean. The only thing with the ocean is this is a very far distance to go without Onbu being able to sleep. So I'm thinking the mountains is our better choice, even though there's a cold snap there. There's an island where he can sleep. We're gonna be in the mountains. The mountains aren't that bad. We are getting lots of stuff built over here, which is helping with the decoration. Having that pavilion built will really help as well, and the housing is going up. All right, the researchers are researching. Our survival monument is being researched. 1 day and 16 hours remaining. We don't need these guys anymore. So I think we will harvest them. Let's get rid of these guys as quick as we can because they are just harming Onbu. We do have the purifier. So, I mean, unless we keep one of them, it's too late. Or is it too late? We keep one. We could keep one. Onbu's poison level is going to continually go up, which is obviously not great, but I think it might be all right. We're gonna keep one. We've got the purifier there. We can send our scavenging parties out. Is there anything down here that's of like great interest? Quite far away, but we won't be coming back down this way. Okay, we'll just go to all of those. Onbu's pretty hungry again. Not nutritious mushroom ball hungry, but hungry nonetheless. It's also poisoned again, of course, and there is a spore patch that's following him, so there's also that, but he's also getting very tired. If we gave him oh no, you have to use the injector is currently disabled. Administrator and experimental energy booster reduces sleepiness by 30%. It prevents Onbu from getting tired for a while, but greatly increases its heart rate, which would just, oh, he's actually dying from how tired he is. So maybe we do just give him the energy booster. No, he's gonna be fine because he's about to get on the island. So he's lost some health, but we can heal him. It'll be fine. Ooh, fort defenders. Surprisingly, this fort is not abandoned. A band of nomads has made it their home. From the castle walls, they shout at your scavengers to stay away. Okay, we can give them something that shows them we mean no harm. We didn't come here to be told what to do. We can take the fort, or they clearly don't want us. We could leave. Let's give them something that shows we mean them no harm. We only need to give them 20 somethings. I mean, herbs have been a bit of a problem, but they are the least expensive of all these things. Maybe we go with 10 glass, 10 iron, and then 2 of those to like make the 22. They are overjoyed as they can finally board up some of their broken windows and leaking ceilings. As thanks, they give your scavengers a strange artifact that they found in the fort's dungeon. 5 tools. Don't know if that was really worth it, but okay. You live and you learn. Oh, look what there is here. Sporemoth eggs. 5 Sporemoth eggs. Classic. Of course, when we don't need them anymore. That's probably one of the most annoying things I've ever seen. Sporemoth eggs. Are you joking me? All right, Onbu, you're definitely going to sleep here, right, buddy? You're not in the water anymore. Oh my goodness. The lines just don't quite line up, and it is actually so annoying. He's like, just lie down, buddy. And then he's like, I can't, I'm in the water, but I can see both of your feet. They're on the ground. You're fine. Okay, we've got 216 people, but we've got housing up to 240 now. Some of these are not fully decorated, but if I put an Onbu statue here, it would basically be fully, or just put an Onbu lantern, I guess. And then, how big is the stone arch? Not big enough. Yeah, that's the problem is like some of these are just so tiny. They don't reach a very big area. But we can put some more mansions in and they're nearly fully done, which is great. That one would not be quite, but if we put it over here, actually it is because it's close enough to the wonder tree. The survival monument has been researched. Okay, this is the last one. We need to find a place to put it. I don't really want to put it like right next to the other one. We could put it here. We would just have to get rid of these roads and we could put the road up higher. Then we'd also have to move this, which I think that's fine. We can build another one of those somewhere else. And then how do I deconstruct the roads? Old fashioned, like, okay. Like that, I think. And then if we go back in here, let's just make sure Which one is it? It's the survival monument, isn't it? Just like that. Don't need to get rid of these ones. They can actually stay. And then the food place, we'll need to put that back. I'll just put the food stand over here. There's space to tuck it in there. All right, road is being deconstructed, which is great. Scavenging party is back, so I do need to deal with that. Survival monument, we're almost ready. Come do these roads, people. Just come do that. It's important. Should really be many of you to do this, so one last one. There we go. And the survival monument is officially placed, so that is exciting. We don't have the stuff we need for it though currently, but I don't think it'll take all that long to gather the stuff that we do need. Open the trade window here. What do you have that we might want? Let's grab these, and I don't know, let's just grab the food for reasons that I'm not really sure of. And we'll trade bricks for it because we still have lots of bricks. And then let's go look at our scavengers. We've got the mysterious estate in the depths of the poison forest. Your scavengers discover what was once a majestic estate, a huge overgrown mansion towers over the courtyard, next to a small rickety glass annex with what looks like lab equipment inside. There has to be something valuable inside that huge mansion. Yeah, I think so. And there was 19 wood planks and 15 stone slabs. So good. Now we do have 3 scavenging parties that are ready to go back out again. So we will just send them straight back out. Onbu is going to be resting here for a while. And let's just take a look at what we're going to need to build this. 200 wooden planks. We currently have 1 wooden plank. Where did all the wooden planks go? Did we not before have like several hundred and we had no wood? What happened to that? I guess because we just built all those houses, isn't it? All right, let's open these back up because we're going to need, well, 200 wooden planks, which is many planks. At least we've got lots of wood again from all of the scavenging we've done. We're also going to need 200 stone slabs, which is fine. We've got 400, so that's no problem. Bricks we have enough of, glass we have enough of, and iron, so it's just the wooden planks that we need. We do have lots of wood though, so we should be able to just cut those down. The food stand is ready. We just need to put a worker back in there and they can start bringing some food over. We've got lots more mansions built here. I might actually just cancel those for now so we have those supplies, because I do feel like we could use those supplies. And this is doing grilled oh wait, those are both doing grilled tomatoes. Can I change you to poached elephant eggs for a bit? We have a lot of poached elephant eggs and it's a good food, so we'll just do that. Oh, and you guys are done. If we look at the research tree, that is finished, so let's just do the deep quarry. We're gonna just try to finish off the rest of the research items that exist out there. There's no reason to not do it, even if it's stuff we're not going to use. We'll just get it done. Then it's done. We don't have to think about it anymore. Right, Onbu is still sleeping. Poison-wise, he is totally fine. Hunger-wise, we will probably just feed him when he wakes up. And that is all good. 44 wooden planks we're already at, and people are bringing more down. 46 even. Our trader has left, which is no problem. Cleaning up these elephant eggs is also no problem. I think these guys are still complaining that they don't have any compost, but you are making compost. Although 3 tomatoes only makes 2 compost, which is not a lot. Although it is helping us get the wood back up, so that's good because we'll need that for the wooden planks that we're also using. And Onbu is back up, so let's give him a mushroom ball. And we're about to head into the mountains, which means we're going to have to make some changes about what it is that we are doing. Oh my gosh, more of this. A thick fog. As your scavengers arrive at the shrine, they're suddenly enveloped by a mysterious, dense fog. The closer they get to the shrine's sanctum, the more they feel like they're being watched. Let's leave some food. We have a lot of grilled tomatoes. Yeah, definitely putting up the second kitchen was worth it, I think. We only need to do 1 more than it's required. And we get 15 iron ore and 26 sand, so that's good. Bundles of resources have appeared. Cold snap is not going to be great, and also the tomatoes are no longer going to be growing. We're gonna need to switch these over to beets, so let's just do that. I think in the cold, yeah, the kelp is not going to grow anymore either, especially in the fish, like in the cold snap, but otherwise as well. And we are now out of the ocean, so I think it's finally time to close these, as yeah, we are in a mountains biome already. Sending the scavenging parties back off. I feel like that's all we do is just send the scavenging parties off. You guys, have you done with all the salt water? We're having storage issues. That's incredible. Yes, look at how much, 600 water in there. It's actually completely full, which is great. That's what you want to see. We'll use up the water and then we'll get some more in there. Wooden planks are coming in slowly. I mean, that's the main thing that everyone has to work on, so we will take it. Probably should have kept a closer eye on the fact that we were out of wood planks. It was all building those houses though. Right, the deep quarry has been researched, so stabilizing spike would be the next one. We don't quite have enough iron. Let's just go for the food liquefier then. And then we'll have that one done as well while we gather some more iron, because I believe this is still working on iron. Yeah, it's using biogas and it's doing it really slowly, but it is in fact doing it. Also, people are happy. Nomads want to settle here. Again, that is quite good. We'll send you guys out to that ruined settlement over there. In the mountain biome, we have to look out for the spore cloud. Isn't a huge deal. Then we could go back into the ocean again, but we have to risk tapeworms and an elephant circus, or what is that? Is that going to be a jungle? Ugh, not ideal either. Not my favorite places going, but that's okay. Lots of stuff out here. I think we'll be mostly fine. Onbu could use another mushroom ball. I mean, it's all just kind of fine. The wheat is growing a bit slower. The beets grow pretty quickly. They don't take as much water, especially compared to the tomatoes. So that's also okay. We're almost halfway on the wood planks, so just a little bit more to go. And we've run out of fish, apparently, which is not great, but maybe when the trader comes back, we can get more and then they can continue on. But for the meantime, I guess they'll just hang out. Or potentially we'll scavenge some up, or we could head back into the ocean and just gather some more fish. That is also an option. I'm not really sure what I want to do. If we go this way, we'll have to deal with the tapeworms, which is not great. But we can actually get rid of tapeworms. You know what? We can get rid of tapeworms. You know what we should do also, though, is heal Onbu. Oh, we only have one health potion. Can you guys make some more then? That would be something. Okay, that's the food liquefier that has been researched. I'm just going to go back even further. There's a bile extractor. Oh, enlightenment. We can research enlightenment. There's actually quite a few things that we haven't researched because they're things that I had no intention of using, so didn't really feel like I needed to. All right, just switch this kitchen over temporarily to polenta. We're out of tomatoes, which means, yeah, this compost heap is not going to be able to continue because we're no longer growing tomatoes. Could swap this over to compost with beets, but I am afraid that we're going to run out of beets quite quickly. All right, we are now having a bit of a rain cloud, which is not a problem. We definitely have enough water though, especially if we're to go back into the ocean. But that's good because it just keeps things going and can't complain about that. Enlightenment has now been researched. Not that we needed it, but here we go. Onbu laxative. I don't actually have enough Onbu food for that one. I'd have to make another mushroom ball, which I think I've closed off. We might want to open that back up. Feeding pump needs wooden planks, which I don't have. Stabilizing spike we can do though. Not that we're going to use that either. Let's swap this back to mushroom ball and then get this open again. Oh, we definitely have the mushrooms. 468 available mushrooms, which means I guess once this is done polenta, we could switch it over to mushroom stew for a bit as well. Because we have the mushrooms, so no problem. Oh, and look at this. Everything is just growing so well. That's nice. You love to see it. Things actually growing well for once. And we're keeping our researchers definitely busy. All right, elephant circus is about to attack us. That's fine though, because we will just clear them out. Not a big deal. Onbu is sitting at 33% poison, so give another antitoxin. His health though is back up to 97%, so I will take that. You know, I really just don't need more villagers landing on Onbu's back. I just really don't need that. Oh goodness, what do we have here? Sounds from deep below. Okay, let's go see if there's people in need. 2 more healthy people. My goodness. Yeah, we don't need any more people. Onbu was in fact infested with more elephants. Just have to find out where they are. Oh, they're here, so let's just remove both of those because we already have our elephants that we are keeping. All right, no problem with that one. And then people are ready to go back out. Our scavenging parties are very, very busy all the time. So send them back out. And then we're about to head into the ocean, so I guess we probably want to open these back up again. We have a lot of kelp. I might just do fish for both of them. Onbu, oh, he's tired. He's having a nap here. Yep, that's a fine place to have a nap, I suppose. And the trader is back as well. Do you have anything that I need? Oh, wooden planks. I will take those. I don't need them, but I will take them. And I might just grab the food as well. I just feel like we have food, but we could use more food, you know? We have a lot of people. It's just like an insane amount of people all the time. Oh no, Roberto has died due to medical malpractice again. Oh dear. Poor guy. It's not ideal. Never ideal. Also just like huge amounts of piles of clay. We have a warehouse, don't we? Yeah, back here, but it's actually full of clay, so. Stabilizing spike is now researched, which means we've got the feeding pump still to do, which needs 50 planks, which I don't really want to do at the moment. The bile extractor still needs 25 planks. Oh, there's Onbu laxative, which we could do now, so I guess that's the one for us. And then we have these 3, so bile extractor, blood extractor, and then the black pudding. And poisonous fungus as well, which I never bothered to do earlier. But we don't have any compost for that one. I suppose we could turn the compost off for the herbs because we probably just don't have enough anyways, and then we're not using it. I feel like also we have enough wood, so maybe we can close this for a while. So we're not using the compost for that also. Man, all the scavenging parties are back again. Is there places to even send them? Yeah, you can go here, and I guess we can go a bit further afield. It's largely all just fine, and people are really happy. What's with the happiness these days? I guess the housing quality has gone up, and the decoration is now actually maxed out, which is also really good. Food variety is also maxed out, which is incredible. So both of those things are really good. Food quality could be better. We just have the one gourmet kitchen. It's making tropical salads, which does mean we need kelp all the time, actually. Could always switch this one back to kelp, I suppose. It's not going to do anything at the moment anyways because we're not in the water. There we go, though. Our final monument has been constructed. So there, take it. We've got our village monument, our Onbu monument, and our survival monument. And yeah, that is pretty incredible. It has been quite the journey on Onbu's back. And yeah, episode 31, I believe this is, which is just mad that you could watch one episode a day for 31 days, an entire month of Onbu, and that this has taken a year to get through. Absolutely incredible. But I've had the greatest time, and I'm looking forward to doing some Wandering Village story mode. So if you're not subscribed, do subscribe, and I will, I suppose, catch you and Onbu in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.